All right, guys, we are back with the hat format finals at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Creighton on the left playing his signature hat deck versus Nate on the right playing his signature spellbook deck or spellbrick deck. This tournament was just 3 rounds, single limb basically. Now these two are two of the top hat players on the channel. They both got, well, Nate's got 2 wins in hat, one with spellbook and one with wind up artifacts, while Creighton is currently tied with myself for the most wins in hat format with 5. So if he wins here, and this might be our last hat tournament for a while, because we're kind of switching over to Tengu for the next month or so. So if Creighton wins here, he would have the most wins in hat. So we'll see if we can pull it off. So here, Creighton's about to roll the dice to see what he's going to hit off the crescent. So he's choosing secrets, masters. Let's see what else he's going to decide. Okay, power. Secrets, masters, power. Now Creighton's getting ready to roll the dice. Now who am I going to root for here? I'm going to root for Nate because he's playing the underdog deck. And I don't want Creighton to have the most wins in hat because right now we are tied. Especially because he beat me in the Players' Championship. All right, so here comes secrets for Blue Boy. Adds another. Okay, he's secrets for Blue Boy for secrets. Maybe he's anticipating the main deck DD Crow, so he's probably playing around it, so he's not even going to bother using the master yet. But he didn't use Tower either. I think he has Tower in his hand, so here comes Creighton with Pot of Duality. Reveals Bottomless, Call, and Divine Wrath. Divine Wrath's really good in this matchup. And looks like he's going to add Divine Wrath. Yeah, because if he summons another Blue Boy, or if he tries to summon Priestess, you just Divine Wrath it. Which you could, yeah, you could Divine Wrath. So here comes Car from Creighton. Set. Oh, he drew double Car. Torrential. He's got Torrential, Divine Wrath. And here, Nate is going to Solemn Warning the Car. And now Creighton sets 3. He's got Crow and Car. If Nate can stop this second Car. All right, so here he reveals 3 for Priestess. He has the Wisdom. So are you supposed to Divine Wrath the effect? Because if, let's say, he knows you have the Divine Wrath. He needs to Divine Wrath the effect, right? Oh, because Creighton can play around Divine Wrath, right? By playing Wisdom. He won't use Priestess effect. He can just use Wisdom. And then use Priestess. Okay, so he goes secrets. Yeah, I was thinking, should Creighton have Divine Wrath, the Priestess, like when it tries to special summon itself? All right, so here comes the second move. Sorry for the cough, guys. I'm a little under the weather. So now he searches Fate, so he can use Fate as well. So Creighton didn't Divine Wrath the Blue Boy either. Now he's going to XYZ summon into Daigusto Phoenix. I mean, is this game? No, it's not game. It makes a monster you control attack twice, so he'll be able to attack twice with Priestess, but it's still not game. It's 5,000. Unless if he has a second Priestess, then it might be game, but okay. Activate. Attack. Attack again, leaving Creighton at. Oh, he does it. Does it only do itself? I thought it does any monster. Here comes Tower. Yeah, Creighton's doing the thing. He just drew a moral attack. Not the best draw, and Nate has Fate to stop the Car. It's been a while. I don't really know this card that well, the Daigusto Phoenix. I know it like makes a monster attack twice, but does it have to be itself, or can you choose another monster? Once returning attached one material from his card. Oh, it has to be a face-up win monster you control. Okay, so you make itself attack twice. I see. So Creighton or Nate chose not to Fate the Car. Now he's going to use Tower's effect, and he's going to chain Crow, or takes it back. Yeah, I don't think it targets. Yeah, not looking good for Creighton. He's got Torrential. He's got the Divine Wrath. He might be forced to Divine Wrath here. Divine Wrath de Gusto, Phoenix. And like Creighton doesn't, I mean not Creighton, Nate doesn't even care about using Priestess effect. But the rest of his cards are, yeah, it was torrential. So Nate takes game one. That's what I was saying. I was thinking maybe Creighton should have Divine Wrath, the reveal on Priestess. But at the same time, Nate's playing really safe. Like he's not going to, yeah, Nate is not going to pop any of Creighton's back rows in case it's Sanctum or Moral Attack. All right, so game two, Creighton starts off by summoning Murmileo, adds Bottomless. Will Nate get his second win with Spellbooks? So we'll see. He almost won twice with Wind of Artifacts, but luckily I stopped him in the finals. Yeah, this is Nate's fourth time in the finals. Well, this is Creighton's ninth time in the finals. So Nate, not only is he tied for the most wins, he's also tied for the most finals in hat format. So yeah, if he wins here, he's the undisputed hat goat on the channel. So I'm rooting for Nate. Come on, Nate. Because right now, Creighton and I are tied in wins and final appearances. Okay, 5. Yeah, couldn't see what I think he hit the Fate. Yeah, it looks like he hit the Fate off of the Crescent. And here, Nate reveals 3 for Priestess. Wisdom, Power, and Fate. These two really love hat. Because we've been playing Tengu at the local, and Nate's like, he really loves hat, where he doesn't really like Tengu format, which to me, I don't know which one I prefer between Tengu and hat. I think Tengu's a little slower, so it depends if you like the slower paced game, like. But then every format has its issues. Like Solid Morning is just such a good card too. Okay, so he's going to show him Power, Wisdom, and Fate. Maybe he plans to power over the Murmileo. Uh-oh. Okay, so here Nate summons Justice. He's probably going to power over the Justice. Yep, power over the Justice. And Priestess or Justice attack, so for 1,000. Now power will activate to grab secrets. I've told this story, but I forgot the guy's name. One guy I met at RBTLA, and he came up to me and was talking about Spellbooks, and he's kind of like, yeah, I play triple power in my deck. It's something I've never seen. I've seen people play 2. Most decks play 1, but I've never seen anyone go all out with 3. It's a good argument, though, because when you just search secrets with power, so I don't know. I didn't play enough Spellbooks. Like, I played it. The most I played Spellbooks was like during Dragon Ruler format, the second one, not the first one, not the full power Spellbook Dragon Ruler format. That format I played Rulers. And maybe I should have played Spellbooks at that time. I don't know. Anyways, here he justices for secrets and a priestess, and he has tower on the field. So, yeah, once this deck gets rolling like this, it can be hard to beat. So he's going to call, and looks like he's going to try to snipe one of the back rows. Hits the Wisdom, not the Fate. Now let's see how Creighton responds to this board of Priestess, Tower, probably Fate, and then another Priestess coming down next turn. He might not, but he only has 2 cards in his hand. One we know is a Spellbook. So he decides to Ignition the other back row, which is most likely Fate. He's going to chain Fate to banish probably the Murmileo, because Creighton's plan is probably to 101 the Priestess. Yes, I think that's why Nate went for the Murmileo. Yeah, you can see Nate. I think Nate plays a lot of hat online, so I think he knows this format pretty well. Because I saw him, apparently he's like one of the top ranked hat players. I don't know much about the online scene, so, but that's what they showed me. So here he crashes Firehand into Priestess and Ice Hand attacks Nate directly. So he's got a Moral Attack set, a Call, another Moral Attack in his hand. So he's got Call, Moral Attack, and let's see. So Standby Phase, activate Tower, put back the Fate, draws 1. He's got Car, and Moral Attack. So his hand is double Moral. He has a Moral Attack set. No, you can't use Crescent. Yeah, you have Power in the grave. So in the previous match, someone said that Edwin used Duality and Crescent the same turn. I don't think he did. I rewatched it. I think he used Crescent, passed to Chris, and then Chris just passed because his hand was bad. But the video sped up, so it looks like he used Crescent and Duality in the same turn. I'd have to go back and rewatch it again. But I don't think he made an illegal move. Even if it did, it was his first hat tournament. So it's kind of like, mistakes happen. Heck, Nate and I play a lot of hat, and we made a mistake in our match in the semifinals, and neither of us caught it. So Creighton's deciding what he's going to do. So he summons Car. Draws 2, and is going to pass to Nate. He just drew another Moral Attack and Torrential. So now his Sanctums are dead. Unless he plays Beagle. I think he sides into Beagle Talk and Ignition, so he probably has Beagle Talk in his deck. So now the Crescent is live, so he put back the Power. We know he has Secrets, High Priestess. Yeah, the thing is, you can tell, like, Nate doesn't even want to use Priestess effect. It's like, the card's not that good in this matchup. Okay, let's see. Creighton rolls a dice, hits the middle one. And we know where the Moral Attack is, but we don't know the other back rows. So Nate sets to... I guess he has to shuffle, yeah, because he went in his deck for Crescent. I know people like Crescent over Duality, but I like Crescent. Alright, Tribute summons Moral Attack by tributing the Ice Hand. Moral Attack attacks Nate for 21, so we're at 36 to 45. Call the Haunted's the Ice Hand. And here comes Nate with the Solemn Warning, leaving himself at 25 to Creighton's 36. Second call would be pretty good. He's got Duality that he can't use because of the call. So he's got Call, Moral Attack, Torrential. Oh no, he warning it. Never mind. He can Duality. I forget the ruling whether you can Duality or not. We had this discussion many times. I forgot. I think it depends if you stop an inherent summon or not. I can't remember. But he does Duality for Ice Hand. But he normal summoned already, so he sets the Torrential. Now Nate puts back Crescent, draws 1. And let's see. Well, he finally dropped the Priestess. His Wisdom's gone. Maybe Eternity first for the Wisdom. But you know Creighton plays Divine Wrath. Yep. So Eternity, grab back Wisdom. I mean, this kind of plays around Trap Trick, Trap Hole, Nightmare, and Bottomless, but Divine, since you know Creighton likes Divine Wrath, so he could Divine Wrath to summon, because it's an effect. If he has it, but he probably doesn't have it. So probably Nate assumes that he doesn't have Divine Wrath. And here comes Torrential, and he's going to chain Wisdom, most likely. Yep, chain Wisdom. What else are you afraid of? Bottomless? I guess maybe you're afraid of chain Bottomless. Did he search Bottomless turn 1 with Murmileo? Maybe that's why he's debating. Oh, okay. Did we know he has Bottomless? He hasn't used it yet? I mean, he has life, so... Oh, he has another priestess. Okay, reveals secrets and wisdom. He knows one of Creighton's back row. He knows exactly where the moral attack is, so you just got to play around the other two back rows. And he's got he can go get life whenever he wants. He has another spellcaster in the graveyard, right? So he could go get double. I mean, all Creighton's got is Ice Hand. Okay, so he bought. Okay, so I guess he knew he had the bottomless. So he's kind of like, I'd rather. And then he's gonna chain Crow to the call. Oh, that's game, right? Yeah, because now you just go get light. Oh, Kaiku. Kaiku is game as well. You know isn't that moral attack his last card? Yeah, isn't moral attack his last card? Attack, and that is game. Well played by Nate. Gets his third win in hat format. Second win with Spellbooks. Sixth win overall on the channel. So Nate moving up the leaderboards. He won what possibly might be our last hat tournament for a while, because like I said, we're moving on to Tengu. So the next few weeks, we're not going to have a hat tournament. We're going to have Tengu and Goat in this slot. Now, maybe after Vegas, after I upload all the Tengu and Goat, I don't think I'm going to get many Goat tournaments. But, sorry, I'm just a little under the weather. Maybe we'll go back to hat, and we'll see how it does. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya. One word, all caps. Yep, I'll see you guys next time.